Here comes two of the biggest guys we have here on the NWLKC roster, and that would be the Swole Patrol.
That's right, baby. Swole. You know what that means? Swollen, buffed, big, like me.
There's Flex Zerba, accompanied by his tag team partner, Max Edwards.
One half of the Swole Patrol, accompanied by Max Edwards, Flex Zerba.
Flex Zerba is a dynamic athlete, and both of these guys actually have shown feats of strength in both in the weight room and in the professional wrestling ring.
Yeah, and I saw them push you around over at league headquarters. I rather enjoyed that, I have to say.
I mean, these guys are looking to change the attitude of not only the Kansas City locker room, but all of Kansas City as a whole. I mean, they're promoting a healthy lifestyle. They want everybody to look as swole as they do.
That's impossible.
I mean, are they really all that? I mean, let's be honest. I mean,
these guys, I mean, they're into CrossFit. They're always into the latest diet. These guys are in the best shape of any two athletes in wrestling today.
That's right. Don't be hating, because I look so good.
Here comes Flex Zerba's opponent for the evening in Gil Rogers.
Now introducing his opponent from Cedar Rapids, Iowa, at 5'9", 210 pounds, Gil Rogers.
Now, what do you know about this Gil Rogers?
Well, the guy reminds me a lot of Bob Backlund, but without any championship ability. I did a little research. The guy has not won a match since 1993, and that was over Barry Horowitz.
Oh, will you stop it? I mean,
no, I'm serious. I mean, he's got a lot of enthusiasm. He looks good, but the guy, he's just missing something. He can't quite put it all together. He's not a winner.
I mean, Gil Rogers has wrestled all over the world, and yeah, maybe the big championships have eluded him, but what this guy has is a lot of heart, a lot of charisma, and a great work ethic, and I think he's going to put Flex Zerba to the test here tonight.
You know what it sounds like to me, Ben Miller? It sounds like you're already making excuses for his loss. That's what it sounds like to me.
I mean, this should be a great contest between, I mean, two guys that quite honestly work extensively in the weight room, so that we could see a good power matchup here tonight.
I think the Swole Patrol is looking at this as just a light workout, really.
I mean, what we're really going to try to pay attention to here, nice collar and elbow tie-up. Gil Rogers is very technically sound in that ring. He's going to be looking for a quick submission here over Flex Zerba. Clean break there, as it should be, Scott.
Yep, absolutely. And you got to figure the Swole Patrol came in here with a plan. You know, these guys, they're not your average dumbbells, right? These guys are actually really, really smart.
Collar and elbow tie-up again by Flex Zerba, and Gil Rogers back, showing his power, backing Gil Rogers into the corner. Oh, tries for a big overhand shot, misses. Gil Rogers with a nice hip toss, sends Flex Zerba down to the mat. Beautiful headlock takeover, using the momentum and the weight of Flex Zerba against him.
I'm pretty impressed. Gil Rogers starting out strong. He's got a lot of enthusiasm, but can it last?
Now, like we said earlier, although the big win maybe has avoided Gil Rogers his entire career, what's important now is that here in the NWL, he's got a clean slate. He's 0-0 right now. You heard the president earlier. Wins and losses count here in the National Wrestling League.
Well, in my opinion, he's a big 0. There's just something about the guy. I just don't see him as a winner.
Look at that, extending the hand, ready to have a fair sportsmanlike competition with Flex.
In my mind, he might as well be waving a white flag. He's surrendering. Why does he want to shake hands now?
It looks like Flex is open to it. It looks like Flex is going to have a sportsmanlike competition.
Oh,
and
come on,
just paintbrushes Gil Rogers. Tries for a big clothesline. Gil Rogers, nice shoulder block. It looks like Gil Rogers is a little stunned by that shoulder block.
Oh!
Now he returns the favorite, slaps a taste out of his
gosh!
Flex's mouth. Excuse me.
Wow.
Body slam.
Okay, all right.
Beautifully executed
Now
by Gil Rogers.
That was an impressive feat of strength, I have to say.
And now you have Flex knowing that he might be outmatched here by Gil Rogers, taking a little breather on the outside.
Well, that's a sign of a veteran. Things aren't going your way, you regroup.
Maybe that's also the sign of him getting a little thrown off his game. I mean, maybe he wasn't expecting that kind of power from Gil Rogers.
Well, the Swole Patrol, when you have bodies like that, you're bound to be a little overconfident at times. Maybe they did take Gil Rogers lightly, but not now.
Well, before the contest, I met with all the wrestlers to talk extensively with them about their background.
Yeah, I heard you bored them to death.
And then Flex wanted me to read all the fans at home a couple stats. He says that he can run the 40-yard dash in a 4.8. Now, whether that's true or not, he wanted me to tell everybody at home that's some of his athletic feats. Beautiful clothesline takes Gil Rogers right down to the mat.
Well, it may be Gil Rogers running for the exit if this holds up.
Only gets a 1 count, barely. Gil Rogers still showing a lot of fight. So now Flex, did you see that? Max Edwards just clocked Gil Rogers right in the face, right behind the ref's back. I mean,
Well, they are a tag team, right?
well, this isn't a tag team contest,
Well,
though.
that's nitpicking.
Flex showing his power. Looks like he's going to
Snake
drops
eyes.
Gil face first on the top turnbuckle.
Yeah.
Now showing all the KC faithful what makes him so swole. Gets only a 2 count. Gil gets his shoulder up.
He's got a lot of flex appeal, doesn't he?
Now Flex is saying the referee was counting too slow. Said that should have been a 3. Looks like he's holding him up there, letting him really think about it. Showing his side suplex,
That's it.
beautifully
That's it.
executed. Only gets a 2.
Yeah, the referee was a little out of position there.
Like I've told you before, all our refs here are on top of the action here in the National Wrestling League.
Yeah, you often repeat yourself, Ben Miller. I know. I've never seen a guy who's such a big fan of referees.
Sends Gil Rogers hard into the corner. Flex looking like he's going to capitalize on the worn down Gil Rogers. Beautiful back
nice.
Body drop.
Look at
with
the elevation.
authority. Flex looks like he's still waiting for him to come down. I don't think he threw him that high. Cover. Only gets a 2 count. Gil Rogers still got a lot of fight left in him.
Is it me, or do we have the chubbiest, out-of-shape referees in the business? They're slow to get down to make the 3 count. My gosh.
I mean, Scott, are you in much better shape? Would you like to go in there?
Absolutely.
be a
I used to
referee?
be a fine referee years ago.
I would love if you left this commentary booth. Oh, look at that.
There we go.
Flex is showing again, why they call him Flex.
Always finding time to get a workout in. I love it.
It's like Gil's trying to go for a roll-up, misses it. Beautifully executed drop kick by Gil Rogers sends Flex reeling back into the corner. Nice monkey flip executed by Gil Rogers.
Old school monkey flip by Gil Rogers. Love it.
Looks like he might be going for a butterfly suplex. Beautifully executed. Did you see that? His strength is fully on display with that maneuver. Again, Max Edwards is threw some
nice.
in his eyes. He just threw some powder in his eyes. Are you kidding me? And they steal a victory.
Yes.
From Rogers.
I think that was protein powder. He threw protein powder in his
kidding me?
eyes.
Gil was getting ready to. I'm at a loss for words. I can't believe that the referee didn't see that Max Edwards interfered with the powder.
Max Edwards was making himself a protein shake over there. Gil Rogers got in the way. It got in his eyes. Hopefully that'll strengthen his vision. And Gil Rogers can take a good, strong look at himself. Realize that he doesn't belong in the ring.
So look, our backstage correspondent Marty Bell is in the ring. Wants to talk to Gil Rogers.
This was your chance. You were so close. What happened?
Marty, everything that I've done in my entire life, I've done to the best of my ability. And the NWL is no exception. I plan on starting at the bottom and working my way to the top. And I vow to you, NWL fans, I will not stoop to the Swole Patrol's tactics. I will always defend the honor of pro wrestling and follow the rules.
Well, you've got Kansas City behind you, Gil. You can do it.
And like we said, wins and losses do count here in the National Wrestling League, and it looks like Gil Rogers is starting on the losing end.
Yeah. That's pretty much been the story of Gil Rogers' career. He comes really, really close, but he can't quite get the victory.
Well, you know, like they say, you live to fight another day, and Gil Rogers will be back, and I promise you he'll be in the win column soon enough.
Oh, you're promising that, right?